brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you'd probably like it if you give it a chance now. The Stoosey boys are ballin', we do it with ease. You watching us on YouTube or as you please. So come on and do the locomotion with me. What's up, y'all? Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know the drill, way it is. A bunch of love spreading all the way around the world from Kentucky. Hoping everyone's having a fine time. Sip some wine, you know what I mean? Drop back, chill like villains. Mr. Jetpack, first one kicking down the door, all right. Now it's a damn party. Let's get it. Jetpack leading the charge down there with some hey, and some pizza. What's with the pizza? All right, right on, rock on. Fam damn showing out already. We're surely hoping folk get the notification. You know, that's the biggest thing is that you get the notifications on, that you got your ears to the ground. That's how you'll always never miss a Stoosey Boy live stream right there. That's how you do it. Although, to be fair, I have to tell some folk with the notifications on, it just doesn't do a whole lot of good. But, you know, Vibe Central. Second like, baby. Look at them fucking getting back out of this. Right up in there. You know, we got our subscribe buttons on the starboard or port side, whichever it is on the device you're on. Hoping everyone's having a great time. Hoping to help everyone have a great time. It's Thursday. We're almost there. We're so close we can almost taste it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, plead the fifth, of course, as necessary. Why not pizza? Exactly. Man's got me there. Sometimes you got to plead the fifth. Maybe just a little. Beans are in red Solo cup. Red Solo cup. I fill you up. Let's fucking party. Or maybe just a party. 'Cause I love you, red Solo cup. We'll fill it up with all the beans. Especially the beans. Yeah. The life and state of the transportation, you're going to put it in a solo cup, and that's the way, you know, fill it up. You're going to get the plane started, going to roll it up, you're going to ball and rock and roll, and motherfucking take it into your soul. Gonna Yes, absolutely. Appreciating the hell out of everyone dropping in and joining the live stream. Y'all double tapping the likes for sure. Y'all that are subscribing, join up to the fam down. Y'all motherfuckers kick ass. Greatest group of folk on YouTube, and I die on that hill. But yeah, hoping everyone's having a great day. Hoping everyone's having a great time. We'll get the fifth going. We're not going to say what is or isn't, but what is or isn't rocket fuel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what the hell. It's the hybrid they had. All right. So that's what we're working with. All kinds of 10-5 folk up in here. What's popping, y'all? What's good? Hope y'all are all having a great day. If you didn't hear it from anyone else, then there you go. May all your dreams come true. Or may the odds be forever in your favor. And may the force be with you always. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Hit it up and chat. Tell us where you're at. And get down tonight. Get down tonight. Yeah. Ooh, one more like. Yeah. I can tell we're out here having a great time. We're just out here vibing. If we can get somebody to smile somewhere, then it'll all be worthwhile, right? Right. I'm talking 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning and the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel, I hiked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, hell, I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. tons. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Kick on a high tone woman made me walk the line. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me hell. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Azal Bermudez. It may have been a while, but welcome back, Azal. Hell, having fun is all. Get our rocket fuel going so that we might blast off into Never Nevermore. I think it's a Saturn V. A big heavy payload. 80,000 pounds. All the way to the moon and back. Hell yeah. Big hog leg for today. Where is the boy with the bullet? Buddy, that doesn't even begin to narrow it down around here. The one talking trash. That to a degree also doesn't necessarily narrow it down. And he's gone like whispers, gone like rain, gone like the faithful while the faithless remain, gone like the stone the builder refused, gone and overdue. Smash 420, the internet legend, up without a let's fucking go, baby. Hell yeah. He's a bad man for sure. He built different, I ain't gonna lie, but he built good. Solid, like a country house. I ain't talking about a trailer neither. Damn, we got all kinds of homies getting the ring-a-ding-ding. I guess we went live about the right time, I figure. Like I say, definitely hoping everyone's having a fantastic one. Wade and fam, how goes it? Hope all is well with everyone. Well, Smash, you know all is well with your boys, C-Man, for sure. The Stoosey boys, you know, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic. Holding down the fort in Kentucky. See, are you at your house? I'm on the property. There you go. I'm at the commune, yeah. A strong 8. I think I'm on a solid 7. Probably leaning 8. Well, sis, I wasn't going to give specifics, but you know. But yeah. Rocking on this rocket fuel. That's why you never smoke. I hear you, Azelle. You're absolutely right. Smoking is terrible. It's something that no one should ever do for any reason. Rainbow Band, my baby, my gat. Much love, of course. That was more like to the homies. Hold on, I got you. Like, what's up? But yes. Yes, Azelle. You should never smoke. It's terrible. It's bad for you. Definitely shouldn't do it. Otherwise, you'll end up like me. Just, yes, ma'am, times 2. Hell yeah. Testing, that which is interesting. All these fine folks, Stoosey boys investing, blowing it up, hitting it up. So YouTube live. No, nothing but smiles. No, never cry. We're doing it live. It's a fun time. Hitting rhymes. We'll eventually cut that album, make a dime. Till then, remember when the fun times we're having now, then, and then. Go get some water. Azelle, be sure to subscribe to the Stoosey. I actually don't have water in my possession. There was a Mountain Dew somewhere. And there's a pawpaw rolling up. What's popping, pawpaw? You tell me. Well, I really wish we had like positive news stories to cover. You know what I mean? Like a man in
I
Texas.
passed my drug test day 4 years.
There you go. Papa staying clean for the fam. He knows what's up. He put this why man puts fucking work first. Because if he didn't, he would have been in some serious shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Make your paper, boo boo, or at the very least, have a good fucking have an option at a drop of a hat, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta study. You do that when some people are just constantly. I don't think they're catheterized, but borderline makes the even easier. like filling up at the gas station. Oh, Smash 420 said, let's fucking go, Pawpaw. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You have no idea how much peer pressure we cast every day. Every day. But that's okay because one of these days, I'm telling you, the floodgates is going to break open and he's going to say, hand me that. Boy, I need you to go to the store is what he's going to say. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Shit.
That your dad? No, father-in-law. Though he has taught me more than my dad did. All my dad taught me was a G chord and how to break one up.
That's it.
Pretty much. What not to be. I learned that lesson.
Oh, yeah. I think we learned that from all our fathers.
Well, it's all about stepping in the right direction.
Break the chains.
But the man wasn't horrible. I can't stress that. Just wildly irresponsible towards the end there. But in my mind, don't be fucking 40 and have a kid. You know, you should have thought things through. Wore rubber, pulled out. But had he not, then I wouldn't be here before all of y'all. So, hey.
I don't want to start over again.
Don't that sound great? How? Oh, no, you've done wet. Like, no, this would be more like imagine you with a 7-year-old right now. Yeah. Oh, and that 7-year-old's me too. It's not your it's not your average run of the mill.
What you think? If all of our kids
Came to fruition.
We would have had 6.
It's a fucking lot.
Biological.
I hear you.
And the youngest one will just now be graduating high school.
Yeah, I hear you. Fuck pulling out. Put that shit where it belongs. By God, this ain't no fucking. Let's see. Smash is. Sis was talking about she's doing okay, and then Smash, well, whatever it is, hope everything's okay and gets better soon, whatever you're going through. Azelle asked what car I drive. When my guy. Well, so here's the thing. That starter started to grind again. It's the flywheel. It's got to be the flywheel is warped. That's the only thing because the starter's not loosening. It's got to be the flywheel. Where it's turned, it gets
Are
in
you
a.
sure that bolt ain't backing out again?
The one on the back of the starter?
Yes.
I mean, I can check it.
That could be the problem.
We'll take a look. But I genuinely
We
think
may
it's the
not-
fucking
we
flywheel
may
at this
need to put
point.
some Loctite on that
Something. I genuinely, once again. Because it has just a little wobble to me. That's enough. When we're talking millimeters and tiny amounts, it's got to be when it's shimming to wherever the flywheel is in relativity. But then once it gets turned a certain way, it's off like a motherfucker. So, to answer your question, Azelle, an El Camino when I can, a Toyota Camry, and the on any other day. How about that? Now, Pawpaw, what are you holding down?
We got my 01 F-150 4-wheel drive.
The Beast. Big Blue?
Yep, old blue.
There, okay, so I'd say I can't remember what its official nickname was on the...
Well, technically, the name it was given was Fabio. And I don't remember who the hell gave it.
Fabio?
Yes.
What, were you having to push it a lot?
No.
Something like Fabio Flintstone or something?
I've only been left on the side of the road and that some bitch like twice.
I came and rescued you the one time with the Camino.
That was the second time.
When you show up to anything in an El Camino, people automatically give you so much more right of way and lane.
Got the 15 RAV4, which has probably been one of the most dependable vehicles we've ever owned.
Toyota, dude. I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. I swear. As long as you provide them
But
just the slightest bit of fucking maintenance, a Toyota will last.
The only time
I am so sold
Mom
on.
named that truck because we
Oh.
were having to share play. Swap vehicles constantly, get everybody back and forth to work.
Yeah.
Mom would ride with me some, and she's the one that named the truck that.
Fabio. Well, Jack Doobie's mother is the one that give the name per tradition to my El Camino,
What you get?
Rosie.
My car doesn't have a name; it's just car.
I thought it more of a Rochelle, but what do I know? The fact that she jumped up and said,
It
because
says-
all I could picture in my
It
head was a
says-
whole lot of
it
Rosie.
says sis
And I
on
was-
the
Well,
license
it does
plate.
say sis up. That's my fucking initials.
That's a
No.
I?
Yeah. Everybody thinks that
That's a
I'm
G.
referred to as sis
That is a million times a G. That is not an I in the slightest. That
because he's got it upside down. Because when he swapped it over from the car,
is-
It
it's
is
upside down.
down.
What?
yes.
It literally has a
That's-
G, bro.
No.
That
If
is a.
you turn it is
By God,
I can show it. I don't think there's anything. Y'all, man,
I put it on upside down.
is that not a goddamn?
I put it on.
it does
upside
look like
down.
a G, but it's upside down.
That is a G all day long.
Yeah, but the S is backwards. It is upside down. I didn't pay no attention to that.
Well, maybe it's time to fucking fix that.
Well, it's been like that
Yeah.
for over a year. Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
I just looked over and I'm like, oh, it's their initials. That's a G. Yeah.
It is upside down.
Is it? Because it doesn't look
the
much more.
S's are backwards.
Wait,
Yeah.
but if it was rotated, they'd still be turned the same way, wouldn't it? It's like it's inverted.
Yeah.
You have that shit inside out.
No.
Yeah.
That's how I ordered the puppy.
Have you seen? It took a Cybertruck and a Kia Soul off roading, and it kept up like nothing. Wow, a Kia Soul can keep up with a Cybertruck. Have you seen the V12 swapped like slam Cybertruck that has not eco-friendly and big letters on the back of the has a spoiler? That shit is cool as hell. That could almost be passable right there.
I seen the short of the Cybertruck who identifies as a Toyota.
Oh. Well, I guess you can always hope to be something better than yourself, I suppose.
I wouldn't know
Is
that.
all anyway. I would. I'd own a Cyber. If one just fell out of the sky,
I'd sell
fuck
that
yeah.
motherfucker in a minute.
I like them. I think they're neat. I like.
I
shit.
will not own a battery powered vehicle.
Like I say, I like the idea of jerk all that electric shit out of there, throw a V12 in.
Yeah, that's a better
Now all of a
idea.
sudden, dude, it's badass. It is so cool looking. Just
'Cause
like say,
they-
big lure.
They're not even allowed to fucking put them out if they catch a fire. They gotta let it burn.
That's terrible. You think they'd have special fire shit for it? I'd have it on board. I'd have whatever fire extinguisher that was specific for that is what I would have on board that
And
motherfucker.
the problem with them electric cars, most of them regenerate their own power through the brake system.
So the more I use my brakes, the more juice.
So
So you're not allowed to coast.
They are
So you
re-
coast in neutral, you're gonna run out of juice. That's ass.
There's some vehicles that's like it. The earlier ones,
Do they make a manual?
no.
5-speed Cybertruck.
They ain't got but two damn.
USA from Santa Fe. What's up,
Gears.
bro?
They only got two gears, forward and reverse. That's all they got.
What?
Forward, reverse, and forward.
So it's basically, in a sense, like the equipment at the coal mine. It has, except just way higher range of speed, I guess.
Well, it's got
It's just one gear.
Hellacious amount of torque because it's direct drive. The,
Wait, so can
the
we buy-
motor is literally attached to the rear end of the vehicle. There is no transmission.
Son of a bitch.
It's direct drive.
Amy Conway up
And
in the
that's
house.
why-
What's popping, dog?
That's how they can get, depending on the voltage and shit, is how they can get over 1,000 horsepower out of it.
Huh. You're making this sound like. Now, what's the problem with all this shit? The complicated there ain't no working on it yourself. You
No,
just,
no.
you can
There
fucking,
ain't no
you
working
can
on
pitch
the
that
damn
goddamn idea in the fucking trash.
thing. Shit's direct drive.
Direct drive. Well, what about you? Ever seen the weird? It's not. It starts with an A. It's a different kind of engine where the thing rotates and it's its own pressure chamber. It starts with an A. It's not analog. At a
You talking about a Mitsubishi?
Yeah, them weird spinning motors.
Yeah.
Where the like say as it turns, one side of it is the pressure and the other side is the fuel and the other side is the air. Whatever.
It's like
Rotary engine.
Yeah.
It's a goddamn rotary engine. There you go. Everyone is showing up all kinds of love. I gotta take a moment. Thank you, Wade was right behind us. It's goddamn it spins. Let me give a shout out to all the cool cats that have made this badass stream badass so far. We had Mr. Jetpack. He came in and led the fucking charge with pizza. He came in with pizza, y'all. We said, hey, with pizza. Wade followed right behind him with his red Solo cup. So literally, Jetpack showed up with pizza. Wade showed up with Solo cup. Azelle rolled through, hung out with us for a bit. Shout out Azelle. Smash 420, the legend. Of course, he showed up. Sis, Rainbow Band, rolled through dynamic duo style, showing love and all that. USA from Santa Fe comes sliding in, and we've got goddamn Amy Conway holding down the fort in Costa Rica. So it's been rocking, y'all. We got 8 fine folk. We got 8 fine fight. Tell us, or 8 fucking likes. Tell us what's up, y'all. Just a little, well, I'm just give everyone a moment. Y'all shout it out because y'all are so cool, and we do so much of the talking all the time. Hit it up, y'all. That's all I'm asking. I got to get this rocket fuel relit. Holy shit! And Alec Bradshaw showed up on top of it too. Bless this fam damnly. Bless this mother. Yeah,
10 million hamsters versus what?
100,000 oiled up hamsters versus a grizzly bear. Got to give it to the hamsters. That grizzly bear.
I'll say versus a Cybertruck.
What? Well, let's work with what
the hamsters is gonna win.
The hamster. There's no way
they
grizzly.
The wires in there.
Pretty much. This great, glorious fam dam showing out. Oh, and it's Mazda. It's Mazda. What with the rotary engines? The problem with the rotary engines is they literally destroy themselves as they operate.
I know somebody that tried to put Blue Thunder in a RX-7.
Yeah, they say the exhaust is so cool or whatever.
At the drag strip, and it made about 3 passes, and they made it home. And the next day, the motherfucker was locked up.
Oh, yeah.
Too much octane for it.
They're a victim of their own success. Because I'm under the impression, like, the practicality isn't there. Like, yeah, I guess. Naming strains is out of control. I just got some dirty taxi cab. What the fuck is that?
No, that's a pretty good video game. Taxi cab.
What about dirty taxi cab? Is that like a mod for it? Whip on some like hot coffee or some shit. Dirty taxi. Imagine he shows, I've got this plastic drywall. I've got this dirty taxi cab. I've got this. You're sitting there going, what are you fucking talking about? Listen, I've got this permanent marker. What am I buying anymore?
Don't know.
It's from Las Vegas. They be coming up with it. Like say, what is or isn't rocket fuel is what I'm working with. But the problem is it's exotic hemp flower with diamonds and terpenes, allegedly. So
diamonds and terpenes.
Yeah. Natural terpenes.
So you got turtles.
The problem is
diamonds and turtles.
It's derived from 100% hemp flower.
So that's CBD.
You know what? No. Let me tell y'all what happens in the apps, or let me show y'all what happens. I'm doing this. Yeah. I didn't, it's fine. You rock on. What? Put this back down here. You know how to work it.
Yeah.
Here you go. No, let me show y'all what happens in the absence of a damn legal market.
Like a headache though after that.
proceeds tonight. Well, take it easy, man. Probably be careful showing it. Well, I really want to, but be like, look at how fucking stupid. I guess I could read things. Hazy Mary, exotic indoor flower. But then you look at the 2018 Farm Bill compliant. This product is derived from 100% hemp flower and contains a Delta 9 THC concentration of less than 0.3% by weight.
Sir, here you go.
However, consuming this product may result in a failed drug test.
Yeah.
You think?
You got to scan it for the lab results, and I'm not about to go into all that. But basically, y'all.
You piss in a cup.
What?
And they look at this and look at that.
I have a month.
But no, I'm fucking for real, y'all.
I have to go July 1st.
But don't worry, the state of Tennessee just shot all that shit down. So
Yeah, fuck them.
that comes 2026. I argue it'll be for the best because then everyone's going to jump up and scream, "All right, then piss on this.
Well, I
Why
have
can't
to
we
know
be like the
smoke.
rest of the country and just have fucking
You know
weed?"
damn well that no piss testing.
Alec Bradshaw asked, "What's been going on today? Just submitted my resignation
For what?
company to my job." I guess his resignation letter.
You
Word?
You win the lottery?
I hope so.
Because that'd be cool.
Somebody
I would
will
love to
eventually.
win it.
We do our part.
When I can afford to.
As far as today, regular old coal mine work. Now we chilling with y'all. Y'all know how it is. Vibing. Got one more day of fun, and then we're off to the races. I'm out of there. No lottery, but freedom. If it's not too personal, and of course, if it is, you can tell me. What was the job, man? Because it was worthy of a resignation letter, something I've never submitted in my life. And even if things
That's when you just walk out the book.
pretty much. Well, I gave the grocery store a 1 week notice, and I pretty much told Pizza Hut, well, I found something 4 times as better, which was literally the pay difference. So y'all be good. And they were like, well, we'll see. Yeah. Fucking Pizza Hut. Goddamn slave wages. Some bullshit. How you fixed back there? You got one? You can pack a lip bow? See, look.
You throwing shit on the floor?
No, it's trying to come to you. I was in a home consultant for Lowe's. Had to submit to letter to get my accrued time off paid out to me. Interesting. I wonder if people sent resignation letters, they could get that at the coal mine. That's coal mine.
No.
That's some horse
You
puss.
tell them you about to quit, they'll walk you out the door right then.
I'd say, well, I got you, fam. Yeah. Home consultant. So what, he had to show up at people's houses? Or maybe is he the one that's... What does a home consultant do? I think it's a Colorado thing. Oh. He's in Colorado living the fucking...
Green.
We're talking about being compliant with that pussy-ass farm bill. And this mother... Is that why people really dig on the Stoosey boys? Y'all like watching it because we're like the last of having to deal with the shit everyone else was dealing with 10, 20, 30 fucking years ago? Is that what it is?
About 10 years.
That whole fucking cat and mouse game is about a bunch of bullshit. Fucking for real. And for the record, I think Colorado and Washington were the first ones to break the chain, and that was in 2012. So I guess it's only been 13 years, but still.
Yeah, but look at
Medical's been around since like 92, though, I think. So that, 90 something. I think California broke ground on that one. So Colorado used to be nice.
what part.
Yeah, Colorado pretty big, dog. It's a big ass square. Oh, it's Wade that said that. Word.
Last time I went to Colorado, we was out toward the stadium. Had a door carriage.
Would you get lost?
No,
Sounds like a fantastic whatever.
we was going to visit my stepsister at the time.
I knew some folk who lived in, I think it was Aurora. Not sure how Aurora was or not, but we got a hell of a delivery several years ago. Traveled all the way across the country. Couldn't make it up this particular road in Kentucky. Go figure. I went to people's houses and sold them jobs for doors and windows. Oh, you had to knock on people's doors and shit.
Door knocker.
Did I miss something from LA? Oh, sorry, bro. If you leave a job out here, you still get your vacation time and whatnot paid out. Oh, okay. I have to leave politics out of it. Well, frankly, you can offhandedly state whatever. We'll just say, yeah, we don't do. Yeah, you know how we do around here. So, do it on Discord. No door knocking. They signed up for me to come out. Okay, well there you go. All right, yeah.
So
Sweet.
So he wasn't trying to. He was technically not a door and window thumper. He was.
Oh, they ain't no. Somebody better not be thumping on no windows. I think they learned not to do that back in y'all's day or something. Because I ain't never had somebody, except for the police. Well, they'll really knock on the window if they fucking feel so inclined to or feel like they have to.
Shit,
it was
20 deep. That's fucking
It was high paying gig, but the company changed up too much. Boy, we hear that.
Yeah, we're in the middle of that bullshit now.
Fixing to profit off of it like hell. That's the thing, though. That's the way I look at it. If you want to be, if I'm working for a company that is potentially acting ignorant as shit or something, well, I'm just going to profit off of that. That's my mentality, because I am so not a company man. I do my job. That's the extent of it. Nothing is asked more of me than my fucking production. How much coal I pack out that brother.
Question is, what the fuck they want to hire a bunch of motherfuckers as managers and shit that don't know what the fuck they're doing? That's my question.
Listen. Yeah. I think they're trying to get rid of the position in the long run. Did they could to legally push us out. Oh, well. That's a little different.
Because most of them are friggin' pricks that are arrogant themselves. Think they know everything, don't know shit.
Well,
especially when it comes to driving a truck.
Well,
I've never been behind the wheel.
Well, the thing is, in Pelican Bay, Texas, there's a house.
Pelican Bay.
2-story with a white outer facing and one of them upper wraparound decks.
Yeah, what about it?
It's in that house that you will find something.
In that house?
Alex said, "To hell with them." The important thing is to diversify and have 150 pepper plants.
150 pepper plants. God, I still can't believe y'all planted that many fucking pepper plants.
How come everyone acts like that's such a crazy ass amount?
Because it's a lot.
The way I figured, look, dude, it's my first run at this, so I don't expect half of them to live. You know how nature has.
Are you planning on selling them or what?
I just plan on letting it roll. Look, if 100, the way I figure it, if some crazy ass weather, whatever, should come through and just fuck it all to hell, surely one of each will survive. I'm playing the numbers here. That's my percollection. What's up, Outlaw? Welcome to the party. Hell yeah. That's exactly the way I figured. I can't fuck it up so bad that I won't grow a pepper. That's a boatload of peppers. It really is.
It is a boatload of damn peppers.
Probably sell some. I guess we'll try to make fucking salsa. I don't know what the hell else I can do with it. I guess I'm going to come up with... freeze the majority of it, of course. I don't want
the bell peppers and... well, you got bell, poblano.
Well, I don't know about poblano. That might be in the hot salsa mix, but... it's the hot salsa mix, which is like, I remember the Anaheim and some long, slim jalapenos or some long, slim cayennes. There's all kinds of shit in that mix. And we've got like 50 habaneros and like 50 jalapenos. It just sounds like so fucking much.
It is.
Ah, fuck.
People generally live.
We got like 7 kinds of hot peppers and some bales, man. Old man sitting around talking about the weather. Sounds like in a song. Well, he's talking about peppers, but yeah.
That's a lot.
Get your pen and paper, outlaw. That's what I'm saying. Start hitting up the local bars, playing. You'll be there.
I ain't drunk enough. So
I got do hot. But yeah, we got peppers out the ass. Like I say, we can freeze them. We could probably make some kind of salsa. Maybe hock them. Here we are selling vegetables over the internet.
there you go.
Future is wild. Can you sell produce on fucking YouTube store? Like if we get our watch hours up, I swear to God, we all be buying produce.
I doubt it.
Yeah, we got habaneros, y'all. Wouldn't keep worth a damn. We could dry them and ship them.
Yeah, them cajuns, that's the best thing to do, string them up and dry them out.
You can also freeze habaneros and jalapenos, turns out. No problem. Ain't got to do nothing other than the jalapenos. You got to flash dry them, which means you put them on a pan and put them in there. I think the habaneros, you just throw them in the fucking bag, vacuum seal it, and let it ride, if I'm not mistaken. Pepper drink, brother. Take that to the bank.
Pepper drink.
Also, hot sauce. If I can figure out how to make hot sauce out of it, that would be really cool. Make our own fucking hot sauce. Fuck the establishment. Slap a Stoosey boy fucking label on it. I ain't worried about selling it at that point. I just
boy hot sauce.
damn right. If I can do it and it costs next to nothing, then I swear. You know what I mean? You got to have a license to hawk shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not really worried about hawking shit.
Well, that's what
Till it's badass, and then I might think.
That's what Rainbow's business license is.
Well, yeah, but I think anything food related is separate.
That ain't food. If it's hot sauce.
Hot sauce is food, bro. Boy, now he's got an idea. I flash freeze all of my peppers if I freeze them. Well, there you go. Yeah, we'll be doing the hell out of it because we ain't going to have whatever grows, there's going to be no spoilage. So I literally picture like 5-gallon buckets and then like.
Yeah.
And that's not counting. How many tomatoes are we looking at, Rainbow Band? We got cottage laws here for a lot of food. Yeah, okay. There you go. All of a sudden, the Stoosey boys are farming. And not the fun kind, because once again...
You can get you a booth up at the farmer's market.
Yeah, I could. Set up a fucking little stand literally anywhere. Side of the road, hawking fucking peppers like a G. The hustle don't stop, ladies and gentlemen. That's...
Well, it's just like that song, isn't it? Thank God for good direction.
That's turnip greens. We're not growing no fucking turnip greens. Well, I was sitting there selling turnips on a flatbed truck, crunching on a pork rind when she pulled up. She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from. She had Hollywood written on her license plate. She was lost and looking for the interstate, needing directions, and I was man for the job. I told her way up yonder past the caution light, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. Yeah, I gotta stop and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. And a left will take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. Take that, world.
That world.
Most is a go unless it contains dairy. Well, let me tell you something. Fuck involving dairy in anything. We learned that from the damn creamsicle.
Yeah.
There's so many jars back there. I don't know what we're gonna. I guess we're gonna shoot them, but then that'd be a waste of jars. And now all of a sudden I'm compounding loss. So like, what?
Dump them out.
Put them in plastic bottles and shoot them.
Yeah.
They'd still psh and everything else.
They done passed or shit.
I say a real drunk could skim the cream out of there and go for it, but
No, sir.
it rises to the top.
Not this.
Fuck.
Not this.
So what you do is you add a shitload more PGA to it, enough to sterilize it after you get the cream out. That'd be. I don't give a damn. Cause like I say, I'm teetotaler now.
Listen, it's like this. I always wanted to try a creamsicle, and don't get me wrong.
It was fire. We just
It was
overmade the
fire.
shit out of it for some
We
reason.
overmade the shit out of it.
Flash freezing is where you put them on a cookie sheet, stick them in the freezer longer. Yeah, then you put it in your freezer bags. It's all that way they don't stick together. Yeah. You don't have a bad singing voice, young man. Well, I appreciate that, Brad Shaw. Well, I thank you. Y'all stay awesome. I'm going to go practice now that the cloud's cooling shit down. Practice, 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 outlaw.
Yeah.
It's a learning process as far as like the singing voice thing, you know what I mean? I guess I did drive up here. How about that? I'm sitting there thinking, did I drive? Thank God for good directions. Turnip greens. Splash. Fuck.
You got to put a splash of vinegar on them greens, boy.
What about butter?
It's Lord.
I ain't eating no goddamn turnip greens. That's my percolation. Unless I'm fucking starving, then I guess Bon Appetit. But this said outlaw. I see improvements. Keep it up. Yeah, keep fucking. I get them fucking outlaw. If you're still with us before you bounce, for the love of God, one short a day, brother, or two shorts a day. Just keep it. You got to give your stuff the space to do its thing. It's just like spacing crops, man. That's my one recommendation. Slow down. Take your time. Let that gravy simmer. Trust me, that brisket will be done eventually. Might take 24 hours. Staying up all night just to turn that motherfucker. But that's how it gets good. What the thing said. Oh, hell. Wait, we could have like sound effects.
That was.
All of a sudden, the Stoosey Boys show. And what about all these ideas for podcasts I've been floating? Y'all could really be doing a thing with that. What's your opinion? Could you foresee a podcast? The way I see it, it's like there's no camera, so there's.
Well, you look at Jerry Wayne. He does his Wrecking Yard podcast, and there is a camera. He just don't.
There's no chat or nothing like
no
that.
chat.
Yeah.
Even though they could still chat.
I'm pretty sure they
and
can chat
everything.
amongst themselves, but maybe he doesn't. And frankly, we could be doing these live streams like that.
It's like the following week he'll pick up on a select few from the week before.
Maybe that'll be something to hang out there on a pole. I just think all of a sudden it opened up because like split live streaming is one thing, but split podcasting, well, hell, that's what like everyone does on podcast. Anytime there's multiple people podcast, it always seems like they're You know what I mean? So like I feel like that plays into our strengths, because then it's like, hey, people can be in their comfort zone.
It's like Bill Billy Moonshine. You got the Moonshine crew, and there's like 15 of them splitting a stream is what they're doing.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
It's several different ones that's on that.
Smash 420 talking the Stoosey Boys podcast. Call it the Stoosey Cast. I think it's more specific than that. I think it could be like Pawpaw and Squirrels, Dynamite, fucking Big Mama Pussy, fucking something. I don't know.
Big Mama.
Big hot hamburgers. Just something. Y'all come up with something. Just some idea to discuss. Because y'all know that What? Rainbow. Yeah. You know what I mean? That just in my mind enables everyone to be right in their comfort zone where you can really drop back and let it kind of. All of a sudden, we're in that. You
You
know.
can't never fucking tell. We might just sit there and be bullshitting,
Exactly.
you know.
Or all of a sudden, it could be the space specifically for stories, some shit to really get work out your X's and O's and really think
I
about.
mean, you take in consideration, we could talk about Squirrel Jr.
Yeah.
Little 15-year-old fucker that plays the damn guitar better than anybody ever seen.
Maybe get him on as a guest at some point would be fantastic. I'm just
You know, I mean, he plays way too well to be playing no longer than he's been playing.
I think it's a perfect platform. I think
but,
Pawpaw and Squirrel
but the
Story.
thing about him is he really gets into the music theory shit and he picks up on everything. So
Apparently,
cool.
he just savanted that shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it was just literally like, oh, in a week, let me fucking. I'm like, damn. Well, all right then. Old Randy Rhodes over here.
The little fucker's good. I'm telling you.
It's in his blood. There you go. But anyway,
Well,
like I say,
I call him a little fucker, but fuck, he's like 6'2".
damn, he way up there.
Fucking 15-year-old 6'2".
If anybody ever gets a chance to check out the world's premier up and coming new band, it's the New South.
New South, yeah.
But not the old one. Yeah, I think you'd have to. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but they're certainly on the Instagram. So y'all have to hit it up there. Big shout out. They some bad motherfuckers. They're gonna go someplace.
They're doing good. I'm proud of the whole group.
I seen them perform.
And that what I seen last week was they're really coming along damn way.
Well, that's saying something because when I seen them in December, whenever the hell it was, their performance of Freebird really was just absolutely spectacular.
Oh yeah.
I mean, note for note, man. That whole damn solo just. They're on Facebook too. Yeah, it's big plug to the New South. But anyway, back on the Stoosey podcast idea. I just think it's a platform for
get with Squirrel to say what.
Podcast to me is like live streaming but different. I think the live streams are just for audience engagement and just the whole
that's
pretty
thing. Much what live streaming is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's podcast. I mean, you got to come up with.
Podcast to me is like live stream with a plan.
Yeah.
But I think if y'all just, it's like, okay, you pick 3 fucking stories. One could be the mishap with the Oldsmobile. Could be you snatching the thing out of the ashtray. Could be, bro, you've got 100 of them if you actually sit down and think.
Yeah, I got 1 million of them probably.
And fucking, Squirrel does as well. So it's just like, okay, pick a few of them and kind of do it. If you sort of structure it, oh man. Because the live streams, well, this is just unstructured, good, glorious chaos that everyone loves, and myself included. But the podcast, all of a sudden, it's like we're going to put some gear into it. And then, like I say, who knows? You know what I mean? A little more fuel on the fire, the way I see it. Different artistic avenues of approach.
Fuel on the fire.
The way I see it. Now, if we could just start making some music of our own, we'll be in business.
Can't play nothing.
And do some lyrics.
And I ain't drunk enough to sing.
Do some lyrics. I can play. I'm terrible with lyrics. Is what it is. Now I'm not like fantastic or nothing.
Too motherfucking country to sing.
Too country. Well, then I don't think us being us that we'll be able to escape the country element musically, even if we was making like electronic or techno or something. I still feel like, where's that banjo at? Come on, bring this banjo in the studio. Let's get this track laid down here. You know what I mean? Like, and all of a sudden everything kind of,
rolls with it.
Basically.
It is what it is.
But now, if it's got strings, I'm all about it. We can still try to work up a crowd fund for the Jack Doobie banjo, but because we were going to buy him a banjo, and then COVID happened. Serious. It was literally like early 2020. We were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get him a banjo. Or whatever. Then literally COVID happened, so we never got checked to be a banjo. So after 5 years and then some, maybe it's time to dust that old idea back off.
Get him a banjo.
Well, because Jack Doobie is not musically inclined, but Jack Doobie has a certain kind of, I'm not going to say fascination, but he really vibes on banjo. So it's like, okay, maybe he's savants, but only on a banjo. And it's just like, all right, then there you go. Next thing you know, this motherfucker, you know what I mean?
It's possible.
The problem with them banjos, the only problem I saw was like you have to set the bridge yourself, but that's not really that hard. You just measure X amount from the bottom, draw a line with like a pencil, and then it's like, okay, you set the bridge there, and then because the bridge isn't like inset, it's like a fucking thing, almost like a razor blade with no edge, just sort of a flat metal piece, and then it just, it's slightly complicated. Maybe just a little. This has been a killer ass live stream. But what does the fam damn think? Hit it up in chat. Tell us where it is and where you're at and where it's at. You know what I mean? I think it's been a balling live streams myself personally. My personal percollection, however, indubitably decide the fact therein that which is good, fantastic, and great. The divinity and self, the meaning in life, being the meaning in life of all the positivity that which one can cultivate within oneself, defining of the soul and possibilities beyond. Right? You know what I mean? Looking at me like with rocket fuel.
You getting into it?
Sometimes you gotta lay it on them, man. But we're back about out the door here. I suppose we will be sliding. Gonna have to cut some kind of groovy short of sorts. Feed the machine, having a good time. Not really sure what's next on deck for our long form video.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to find something or make something or do something or blow something up. I have no idea.
Or fix something.
Oh, the food's ready, Pop.
Mm.
Weather in here in Michigan is a blessing. Everything's so green, the sky so blue. Oh, right. I feel you 100%. We're all about it right now.
Yep.
But peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. All y'all cats that dropped in on the stream of badass. Y'all motherfuckers are great. Of course, keep your notifications turned on, your ears to the ground, baby, because you never know when them Stoosey boys are going to roll some more crazy shit. So y'all be good. Y'all be great. Papa!
Remember to spread the word daily.
Oh, what's that word?
Legs.
Yeah. Legs. White Lucero with the peace. So, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all have a good night. Hope all y'all have a great tomorrow. So, one more day. We'll be at the weekend. We'll boogie down like suckers. Y'all know how it is. So, y'all be good. And I reckon we out, y'all. So, peace.